Hello and welcome to this Create Boundaries with Spirit. Now, how many of you have found that Spirit have been either waking you up in the night, or sitting at the end of your bed, or suddenly you're you're trying to sleep, and all of a sudden you've got all this spiritual energy and all this inspiration coming through, all these things coming through when you're really trying to sleep, or you're trying to have private time, or you're really, really tired, and the spirit world just really wants to just impress upon you that they're there. Well, truth be told, a lot of the things that the spirit world do for us are, when they want to connect, are the things that we actually want ourselves. We have an excitement within inside of ourselves that likes to connect to the spirit world. So, truth be told, we are creating this ourselves. But we do need to create boundaries, because when you think about it, I've heard about some of my students that have had this happen to them. They've had spirit in the bedroom, they've had them in the bathroom, they've had them in the washroom. And really, these are moments that we should say, these are private moments that we should have for ourselves. So when I was first going through my mediumship journey, and when I was first finding my way, I had spirit waking me up in the middle of the night. I had them tapping me on the shoulder. I had them sitting at the end of the bed. I had them I had them waking me up in the middle of the night, giving me messages. When I was out in public, spirit world were tapping on my shoulder, all these things. And it was time for me to take action. And the action that I had to take was to say to spirit, no, I only work professionally. There are too many mediums out there that will just, in a bar or a restaurant, will just give messages. And really, what you're doing is you're not really giving the spirit world the service that they need. What the spirit world need is a professional reading being brought across to someone, or the message being brought across. If you just walk up to someone in public and say, I've got spirit with me and I just need to give you this message, then you're what we call in England a flap out medium. A flap out medium is someone that just, gives these messages, right? And what you're doing is you're not giving the service of spirituality that can really take place in a spiritual reading, that can take place professionally. Because if you can give 45 minutes of quality mediumship to a sitter, then the healing's going to take place. But if you're going to be that 5 minute medium that just has spirit coming to you and you give them a message, you're only giving them it's like going to a buffet, and really what you need is that main course, but you're giving them the starter and that's it. So really, it's really learning to say to the spirit world, when I'm tired, no. When I'm in the bathroom, I'm not going to have spirit. I mean, I was getting ready for a demonstration and I was in the washroom, just getting myself ready. And before I knew it, there was a gentleman from the spirit world standing beside me, and they're just like, hey, guess what? I'm uncle and I used to fish, and I'm like, hold on a minute. I am excited about connecting to spirit, but not in rooms like the bathroom, the washroom, the bedroom. So I made these boundaries with spirit. Said, I will work for you professionally when I am demonstrating in a spiritualist church. I will work for you professionally on one-to-one things. And so that's how I got the spirit world to listen to me. And especially with them waking me up in the middle of the night or being in the bedroom, I said to them, I'll tell you what, you no more waking me up in the middle of the night. I need my sleep. But the truth be told, there was a part of me, and there's also a part of you, if this happens to you, is that really gets excited about connecting to the spirit world. And it's one of these things that we all fall into. We're like, oh, I'm so excited the spirit world connects to me. So there is some, even though we're saying, no, this is my boundary, there's a part of us that says, I really love connecting to spirit. So it's like a double signal, you see. So hello to the people that have visited me. I can see you're there. Hi to Caroline, Donna, and Bryce. Nice to have you. But you see how it is when we have spirit coming in all the time, like they're waking us up when we're out in public, we're in a bar or a restaurant, or when we're in these places and we really need our relaxed time. The amount of energy we give away when we're always connecting to the spirit world is astronomical. Because if we're open all the time, connecting to spirit all the time, we become drained, we become tired, and we're using a lot of energy. Now imagine us saying, now this is my boundary. No, no, no coming into the bedroom, no bathroom, no washroom, no calling me from the hall, no waking me up in the middle of the night, no sitting on the end of the bed, no approaching me in bars or restaurants or out in public, just when I'm working professionally. What happens exactly? You become diluted. And that's what happens with your power. But when you say to Spirit, I will work for you professionally. And when you do come through, I will say everything. So when you tell the spirit world, when I work with you next time, I will tell everything you say, and I will bring it through to the best of my ability, and make that as your number one rule for working with the spirit world. So I'm ready to work with you at this time. So when I'm going to work in spiritualist churches, demonstrating, or private readings, one-to-one readings, I'll work for you professionally. So when you're saying to the spirit world, I don't want you to be in my private rooms or private spaces or private time, you're actually saying to yourself, I am ready to take a break, build my energy, find myself, get your power up, and the spirit world will give you time to do that as well. But you've got to give them something back. So I say to them, I'll make time to sit with you every day for the spirit world. So in doing that, you're creating a different time frame when you'll connect to spirit. So I sit in the power every day. And in that power, the spirit world, they can inspire me if they like, or I can just sit in the power and it'll be fine. Or I'll create a moment, and this is what all you guys can say, I'll create a moment when you practice in circle, where you say, I'm going to take this moment, spirit world, you can come and join me at this moment in circle. And I always say to them, join me when I'm working professionally, because when you do, imagine that you've been conserving your power all that downtime. You've been conserving your energy, and the moment that the spirit world then connects with you, it's like whoosh. Then there's an energy, then there's a power, and then the spirit world can bring a lot better, clearer information at a higher frequency that's really going to bring healing. So I see some of your comments, Sue. Yep, love your videos. And I'm also seeing I don't feel connected anytime. I'm trying. Don't worry. Sometimes we don't feel, sometimes we see. And it's like the unfoldment of our mediumship is a journey. So just remember that it's a journey. But mention to them, I will work in circle. I will work privately to you one-to-one. I will work for you professionally in demonstrating style. And when you join me, I will say everything you say. If you say that, then you've created a rule that you will keep to, and the spirit world will keep to. Tell the spirit world also, if you are getting information about people and you would just happen to be in public, say to the spirit world, okay, that's very nice, but inspire the people that need to come to me for a reading to get in contact with me. I'll say that again. Say to the spirit world, if they ever join you in a place that's public and you're doing your downtime, say to the spirit world, get the people to visit me professionally, inspire them to come and visit me so that they can have a professional reading. And in that way, you've got to trust spirit world, and trust in the spirit world. They know what they're doing, and that's the main thing. So creating these boundaries, what you do, you're creating the boundaries for yourself, because we're all excited to connect to spirit. The spirit world's excited to connect with us. So what we say is, okay, let's do it only at these times. We create a power. So in our downtime as a medium, we're just powering up, we're ticking over, and we're saving our energy for that moment when it's time to work. And when we do work, that's when we step up and become the real ambassador for the spirit world, because there's so much power and there's so much intelligence and there's so much strength within the connection. If you do that, you'll know that that will work. So this is how you can create boundaries with spirit, but again, creating more power that you can give far better contacts. So I see that Kim and Bryce are struggling as well. So good luck to both of you, but just know it's the feelings come with time. Mediumship changes as you evolve. The more that you can do this, harnessing your power through your day, it's like the boundaries of yourself. You have your own time for development, your own time for sitting in the power, your own time for all these things. And if you do that, you'll find that that will give you more time to have more power at the moments that you need to work. So this was my video about creating boundaries with spirit, but also creating boundaries with yourself, for it is you that loves to connect. So I remember when just one little bit. I remember when I was saying to spirit, "No, no, please don't visit me in the night when I'm there." And then I've got one eye open, really excited, like, "Is there anybody there?" And I know what it's like, because there's always a part of us that loves to connect, because that's part of our soul, and we do need that exciting momentum within our mediumship, right? We need that momentum. So yeah, sitting in the power daily, focusing, yes, it's a fantastic way to do it, and it's helping us, and it will help you become better mediums. You're tuning yourself in to be the most powerful medium you can be when you work for the spirit world. You will be the best ambassador for spirit that you can be.